All right, we've hit the buttons. We appear to be live on the internet, although we're never really sure until after the chat shows up and lets us know that we're live. So people did know that I was going to be live today, but then I realized I'd set the wrong time, planning to do this stream at the time we're here now, 4 p.m. Central on a Friday, which, by the way, will be a reoccurring time for, let's just say, the month. Every Friday, 4 p.m., October, I'm here live on YouTube. That's a loose plan. We're going to do some celebrations towards the end of the month. It is October, and last week in October is generally known as National Magic Week. I like to think of October as National Magic Month. And certainly we celebrate Halloween, which, as many kindred spirits will know, is the death day of Harry Houdini. And for that reason and others, we proclaim October 31st as National Magic Day. And hey, here comes the chat showing up. Hey guys, good to see ya. If you didn't know that's happening, double thanks for showing up. If you knew it was happening an hour ago and wondering where I was, well, here I am, and thanks again for showing up. I'm doing some loose warm-ups with the sleight of hand. As you may or may not have known, I'm recovering from a light injury. I have a fractured or a broken rib. My hand was injured. I just got the cast off. So I am a little sore, and as such, while I will be doing magic, I won't be doing the hardcore sleight of hand that some of us were accustomed to from yours truly. So instead, we'll be doing some gimmickry. Yeah, I figured, hey, why not? Let's just go all out gimmicked. Along the way, I'm going to do a little giveaway. Yeah, a gimmick giveaway, and I might do a couple of those. And the giveaway will actually happen next week. It's a new trick on the market, the Nomad ring, Avi Yap's latest creation, which is quite interesting. I had some issues with it personally, so I'm giving mine away, and we'll talk about that just a little bit later. But hey, while we're talking about coin magic, let's start off with some coin magic. And I say hello to all the kindred spirits that are indeed in the chat. We got a good dozen plus showing up out of the blue. More now. Hey, Goldbug, always nice to see a member in the crowd. Thank you very much. And let's zoom on and see if I can get this thing done. So trick number one will be a coin trick, and let's make it doubly interesting by introducing a second coin. And this will be gimmicked magic. I'll tell you what it is when I'm done doing it. I'm also going to use a magic hat. There are a lot of ways to do this trick. Let me pardon moi while I adjust my screen so I can see what you're seeing a little bit better. Let me do it, then we'll talk about it. 2 coins, 2 hands, 1 hat, and a guy with too much free time. I'll play that part. The hat will cover the coins, and bear with me as this is a new trick that I've been working on. The idea is this: you take one of the coins. We'll take the silver. You take the silver coin out of the. I'm sorry. Hold on. That's wrong. Let me just start the trick over. Okay, it's 2 coins. It's a copper coin and a silver coin. And what you want to do, if I'm not mistaken, is take out the copper coin. Pretty sure that was right. I had it wrong with the silver coin. That was my mistake. Sorry about that. It's not the copper. Wait. My bad. I was right the first time. Hold on. I was right. I got so many new tricks I'm working on. You know, it's confusing. It is the silver, definitely the silver coin that goes. No, it's not. Hold on a second. Yeah, that's right. It is the silver coin. Yeah, it's the silver. We put the silver. That leaves. Heck, never mind. Never mind. It's a dumb trick anyway. Dumb trick anyway. I did have some high aspirations. Is that a word of that trick? But never mind. So that trick, that wonderful piece certainly looks like sleight of hand magic, but it's not. That's a classic gimmick piece of apparatus. That is what's generally known as the hopping half set, or like the sun and moon set. This is not a standard piece of my repertoire, so I've strewn all the pieces about. Here's the thing about this. If you are interested in magic and interested in getting into some gimmick coins, a sun and moon set provides all of the basics that you're going to need here. And I'm not going to expose anything, but these coins are not normal coins. And this coin actually represents 3 coins. You get an expanded copper turtle, and then on this side you get an expanded silver turtle, And it's these gimmicks that allow you to create this wonderful illusion of sleight of hand. And if you're a budding magic student, do yourself a favor and consider a hopping half gaff. Now, normally I'm going to direct you to a link that I have to sell you something, or one of my side hustles, but I'm not doing that here. I'm just telling you good magic, and the hopping half is one of them. I hope you like that little demonstration. Over here, I did want to get a couple other gimmicks in. Yeah, if not the hopping half, you could consider just the sun and moon, which is something that I've demonstrated. There's a ton of useful ideas you can do with these gimmicks, the copper silver, the double shells, and so on. So while we're talking about gimmick coins, let's talk about this thing. Well, I already started talking about it. Let's go and talk about it. This is the Nomad ring from Aviap. Hello from Colorado, I see out there. Yeah, the Nomad ring for Aviap. This is a fun visual, and as Avi demonstrates and advocates on his demo, his whatever they call those magic clips to promote the new releases, this was developed and used for social media. And this is why I bought this. I get a little splurge. I figure I'd spend some money this week and get some new toys to share with you guys. And I tried to make this one work, and I made a short video with the thing, and I feel so unconfident with it now that I'm not going to demonstrate live what you can do with this ring and this coin. Take note that this ring, one of the issues I have, it does not go past my first knuckle, barely the second one, or the second knuckle. So this causes me a problem with handling the gimmick. I tried to overcome that, you'll see shortly. So this is kind of a gimmick coin. It's a duplicate. It's steel. The sound with this thing is an issue that's almost unable to overcome. But here's what I've done. I put the video that I filmed. I did load it to TikTok, but I only put the good stuff on YouTube. So we're going to look at it here. I don't even know if the sound will play. I rarely try to play videos through this medium, but let's see if this will play. This is my handling. The middle of the coin. The Nomad. The idea here is to form kind of this pinky ring situation. That is, until you need the coin back, then just to blow, and there she goes. And hey, that is pinky power. It seems to Here's a fun technique you can use to power up your pinky. Yeah, the pinky. You just want to push it right towards the middle of the coin. The idea here is to form kind of this pinky ring situation. That is, until you need the coin back, just to blow, and there she goes, and hey, that is pinky power. This was my Here's a fun technique you can use to power up your pinky. Yeah, the pinky. You just want to push it right towards the middle of the coin. The idea here is to form kind of this pinky ring situation. That is, until you need the coin back, then just to blow, and there she goes, and hey, that is pinky power. Here's a fun technique you can use to power up your pinky. Yeah, the pinky. You just want to push it right towards the middle of the coin. The idea here is to form kind of this pinky ring situation. That is, until you need the coin back, and just to blow, and there she goes. And hey, that I don't know if we can hear it or not. Let's just say we've looked at it enough. Here's a fun technique. We've looked at it enough. An effort that's obviously fair at best. If you want to see it done well, Google this thing up, the Nomad ring. The Nomad ring. He did release the Nomad coin. Let me tell you, that's a thumbs down, the Nomad coin. Sorry, Avi. This I can endorse for people that might be able to use it. Certainly people that the ring would fit on. And I'm giving someone an opportunity to have that opportunity to play with it. I'll do it next week. We're going to give this away. It doesn't fit me. I can't use it. And I'll also, open disclosure, when I was practicing with this gimmick, here's what I do with my coin magic. When I do my walks every day, I do little walks to exercise. So I practiced the coin magic. I was practicing this thing. I dropped it and it broke. So I repaired it with JB Weld. I think the repair is stronger. Okay, I hear you, Caleb. So yeah. And pardon moi, that was my first attempt at playing a clip on this OBS stream to YouTube, but I'm learning things. Anyway, make a long story short, if you would like this, then what I would like from you is a simple comment in this video, in the stream, in the you know, the comment section below. Mention the Nomad ring. Maybe you can be a little creative to fool the algorithm, but anyone who mentions the Nomad ring in the comments below, you're going to go into the fun wheel of fun. I'm going to spin the wheel next Friday at about 4:15, and I'm going to give away this along with whatever DNA of mine that happens to be attached to it. Man, Caleb asks, what size is it? I think that size is 11.5. And I wear about a 13. So it would fit my pinky. And that's my pinky. That's my ringer. And that's my rock and roll sign. Woo! All right, let's do a couple of card tricks real quick. Yeah, you know, it's a fun gimmick that I think has some application. I also think with this, they could have built that gimmick into the ring. The gimmick is not built into the ring. It's attached to the outside of the ring. If they were really all in on this Nomad ring gimmick, they would have built it into the ring. This is my side hustle. This is, let me show it up here to the camera, my double-decker deal. We sell these things. Let me put a little, do I have a, yeah, Conjure.com. That's my website where I do beginner's magic, tricks, and such, and just put together a new deal. It's 2 decks. It's $13.98. That's less than $7 per deck, which is a pretty good deal as far as decks of cards go, especially trick ones. And you buy both of these and you get them for that price. I'm going to demonstrate one of them, and I choose the one I already opened, which is this deck. I advocate this deck. It's a wizard deck or a stripper deck. It's nice because it looks like a regular deck of cards. So if you do regular deck card magic, you can do it with this deck. All of the cards are there. All of the cards are different. Of course, this means you could also cheat cards with this deck. And that's not something I advocate. I'm just going to demonstrate one of my favorite tricks with it. The cards are well mixed. Well mixed. You can see that now. We'll give them one more shuffle. This is a pick a card trick. Since you're there and I'm here, I'm just going to pick a card for you. We'll use that one from the middle. And then your job is to remember it. That'll be the selection, which gets lost into the deck. We'll try and do this very fairly as there is no sleight of hand. That's right, we're doing all gimmicked magic today on this Gimmicked Magic special. So I find the card here. It looks like sleight of hand, but it's really easy. Yes, this is live. So I'm going to attempt to cut the deck exactly in half. 26 and 26. That's dead center. Yeah, dead center. Man, that's off by 1. Wow, so close. I get so nervous on the lives, but how do you know? How do you know when you get it 26? Well, that's pretty easy with the stripper deck. You can just put all the black cards on one side. That way you know it's 26. That's half the deck. But I did miss a black card. You don't suppose that the one black card on the red side, yes, all the red cards, one black card, les selection, there it is, the 4 clubs. And that is the power of the stripper deck. Why am I not on the island anymore? So look, this is a utility deck, as is the Svengali deck, which compromises the double decker. I demonstrated both of these in a short last week. If you want to see a little bit more of this, you can look on the shorts and see both of those in action. But I need to mention them occasionally or we never sell them. And if you need to know where we sell them, well, now you know, Conjure.com. That's where you can buy that and other assorted goodies. Card Shark Combo. Woo! All right, we got the capitalism out of the way. Did a little loose chat about the giveaway, which I think also next week. And I wasn't going to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it. I got a new stock of DVDs in. Oh, I know. I'm going to talk about this next. I'll just do a quick mention. I'm also going to give away a DVD next week. It's a DVD set, 2 discs. That's the quick. If you're watching this now or you're not fast forwarding later, then you get that information as well. So join me next Thursday, guys, 4 o'clock. We're doing this again with giveaways. Good evening from the UK. It's we're approaching evening here. Here's a sadness I want to talk about. We're talking about gimmicked magic. Here is typically good gimmicked magic. This is a Pinyo item. This is the rising cards. I'm going to try and do it, and if I do that, then maybe I can use this as a tax write-off. But let me tell you, I was not happy with this purchase. I was searching for what's known as a Devano deck. That's D-E-V-A-N-O. Here, we'll do a loose unboxing here. I'm actually going to sell this, as the Tenyo pieces, despite their usability, are somewhat collectible. This will be the one and only performance of this trick, and don't expect much because, quite frankly, it's not that good. And I generally expect good from Tenyo, but when I opened this box, and as I was saying, I was looking for the Devano deck, which apparently Tenyo bought the rights to, and they're now producing this thing, which is not the Devano deck. You realize this first when you realize it's not a bicycle, it's not a poker deck, it's a bridge deck. So that's a sadness right off the bat. These are bridge-sized cards, which is never a good sign. The gimmick here, and in the normal Devano deck, the one that I'm accustomed to using, the gimmick is approximately a third or maybe even a fourth of the deck. Well, this one, the gimmick, that's nearly half of the pack. I mean, really? Are you kidding me with that? So right off the bat, almost half of the deck is not in use. Now again, I'm not going to expose this thing, but in the Devano deck, you can get in here and make adjustments. With this thing, there's no entry. So there's a lot of sadness I had, and I won't be using this beyond today. I do have a good end to this story, but let me just demonstrate this thing and see if I can get through it. You shuffle the deck, you have your friends pick a couple cards. I'm just going to grab a couple cards out of the middle. What do we got here? A deuce and a king. And then you deal the cards until your friend says stop. Wherever they stop, the cards go back. The deuce and the king. Now, here's the trick. And it happens with little more than we'll make a magic spell. A magic spell. Yeah, and this is where we do a minor adjustment, and hopefully that card, yeah, and this is, oh, there it goes, pops right out of there. Not gracefully, but just kind of boinks right up and hands off, and that was kind of cool. I'm going to do it again, even though you didn't ask, and this time we'll do it. Maybe you can get this close up. That was the king. Let's see if this will even work inside of the glass. I don't know. See if we can get it to, will it? Hey, there it is. Success! Hey, all right. Man, that could have gone a lot worse. Could have gone a lot worse. So that is the Rising cards, which I will eventually be showcasing Don Allen's wonderful routine on the shorts. Adam Wilbur's in the house. Man, Adam, I don't think they even make them anymore. But look at this. Look at this fun into this story. After I toiled with this for the better part of 4 hours, whatever, I go onto eBay. There's one for sale. There's a Aldini Rising cards, Galdini, which is the knockoff Devano version that we used to sell at Magic Masters. The Galdini deck is the Devano deck. I won the auction. It was me and two bidders. I was ready to pay 20 plus. This thing is like $40. It's like $40 for this thing. And even in our overpriced Magic Masters days, we sold them for 28 bucks. I can tell you, I was happy to win that auction for $7. So maybe next week we'll be seeing some Rising cards, although the delivery on this might take a while. Regardless, I bit the bullet, I ordered it, it's on the way, and that is part 4.5 of our Gimmicked Magic Special. What else do I have to blab about here? I've got one more gimmick thing I bought that I'm going to talk about because I'm curious of the what do they call it? The brain hive? The mind hive? I don't know. I'm on slow motion today, folks. Bear with me here. Gimmicked item number 5. Yeah, happy to see Adam in the chat. The Bond Lee manipulation balls. So I've been wanting these for a few reasons, the least of which is I'm trying to, what do they call it? Recover. I can't get words today. I can't get words. I ain't got no good words to talk about. What's the word? Chat, what's the word? Hive mind, that's the word. I can't. So anyway, I got these. This is a multiplying ball set. They're silicone balls. They're really nice. The size, in my opinion, is perfect. They bounce wonderfully, especially off the hard ball. And this is where I feel the stretch. Like I've been in this, my hand's been in this shape for weeks. This is where I'm trying to get to. Rekindle? Nope. It's not recuperate, but it's the action of when you're working out I almost had it, still don't have it. But I think that this shell is a little big, and if I blatantly hold it here, you will see that it is much. Rehabilitate. Thank you, Adam. Your brain works gooder. It is rehabilitate. That's a winner. We're going to add your prize points that you can redeem for Koopy dolls at the end of the bonus round. So this is a double shell, and again, I'm not interested in doing super exposure of gimmicks, but a shell is what allows a magician to go from one ball to another. And this one does come with two shells, which makes the thing seem a little bigger than it is. But what I'm curious about here is anyone that might be competent or familiar with or have an opinion with the in particular, the silicone billiard ball production or the items available. I want to know what's good. Like, I'm pretty happy with this Bond Lee set, right? It's like pretty deceptive and I can live with this. And this is a trick I haven't done ever in my life. I'm just learning it, so I shouldn't even really be playing with it right now. But I would like to know what the hive mind thinks is good to rehabilitate your hand as you learn a new trick. In particular, we're learning the multiplying balls. I'll probably do something along the lines of Pop Hayden's routine because he's so brilliant. But that is the you do Bondley Manip balls. That's the 1.7-inch set. And I may or may not recommend these. You know, I do put things on my website that I like and use. If it's there, I'm using it. Oops, excuse me. I'm using it professionally. If it's not there, it might be the Nomad ring, and maybe I'm not using it professionally. The rising cards will not be there, and maybe one day we'll find someone that can make it a decent all-Dini deck. Who-Man showing up wondering what's going on. We're chit-chatting about gimmick magic. I've performed a couple things. I've kind of exposed a couple things. We did some media testing, and now we're slowly wrapping this up. I generally give about a half hour to these live events. I feel it's maybe 10 minutes too long for some people. And some people want more, but, you know, I think a half hour is good. So got about 7-8 minutes left to do a little chat. If anybody has questions, comments, constructive criticism, happy to entertain your thoughts now. Hey, Mike, driving and listening. Be safe out there. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to peek over here on some chats as we segue to the end phase. So, Master of Hyrule says he can't remember this one trick. I forget if it's a magic trick or not. You make all the aces appear on the top of each deck. That is a cycle of things to get it. Wow, that might be a Svengali deck, or it might be the stripper deck. It might have been what I just did. And hey, Adam, thanks for the kind words, bud. You know, that feeling is very much mutual, and I'm love seeing you get out into the wilderness with the kindred spirits again with Vulpine Creations. For those of you that don't know Adam Wilberg, you do now. He's Adam. He runs Vulpine Creations, and he's producing some of the great new products for our industry. Go check him out. Chili, hello, and thank you, Who-Man. Thank you for the subscribe. Welcome to that. I should say that occasionally. If you've enjoyed yourself, please subscribe. This is how the algorithm knows we're doing okay. Caleb asks, what is my favorite trick? Bud, I'll show you that trick as I sign off this stream in just a minute. You hang with me for one more minute. I will show you my favorite trick. You got some good company in a night shift? That's me? Oh, man, you need to keep better company. Glad you enjoy the videos. I'm way nicer on YouTube, but maybe it's just an act. Maybe I just fake it here. In real life, I like, you know, flick cat's ears and step on dog toes. You know, Adam and I have met many years ago. We used to work for the same company. I can't wait to the day in the near future that we meet again. I'm sure it'll be an epic meeting of the minds, and that will happen eventually. So yeah, I look forward to that as well. You have a bicycle double backer, red on one side, blue on the other. You'd like to get some ideas for using it. Here, let me show you one of the great tricks with it. Let me consult my pile of gaffy, tricky things here. Oop. One of my all-time favorite packet tricks is the Capitulating Queens. Sorry guys, when I evacuated from Hurricane Ida, everything is a disarray, and it's still very much that. Let me see if this is even, I don't even know. Let's find out together. Here, let's, I'll answer a few more questions just a second. Let me show you this, this student, the Capitulating Queens, one of the great tricks that uses only one simple gaff. Ready or not, here we go. It's just 4 queens. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 queens. One of these is not like the other. That's right. One of these does not belong. Your job is to figure out which one it is. So try and use your mind. Guess clubs, hearts, suit, clubs, hearts, diamonds, or spades. And let me tell you right now, if you guessed hearts, well, look at this. I have 3 red cards. I have 1 card that is not like the others. And if you guessed the Queen of Hearts, well, congratulations. That is the odd-backed card. But wait. Maybe this. Maybe some of you are on the diamonds. And I aim to please, and I do magic, so we can please that as well. Look, there's a red card, but oh, there's this blue, kind of a turquoise glamour nugget gambling hall. Queen of Diamonds. Yeah, you can get the Queen of Diamonds as well. And it also, we could do the black ones. I don't generally like to do these. They're not quite as spectacular. For example, the Queen of Clubs, when you change that one, it's just a simple bicycle back. It's a classic, kind of a standard transformation. But yeah, that's the Queen of Clubs, and that's what, oh, and then the Queen of Spades. That one is a problem. The Queen of Spades actually has a red back already, so if you want to do the Queen of Spades, you have to change the collection. So we can change the other cards to blue. Oh, what's going on here? Yeah, now that's the Queen of Spades. And if you're not sure what to do, well, just do what I do and change one of each card. Doesn't get any more different than that. That is probably the best trick with a red-blue double backer. And if you palm that away, now everything is examinable. So now we have just 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. And that is, whoa, that is Jim Swain's Capitulating Queens. Now, you can learn that trick in one of Jim Swain's books, and I always, looking for my holder, I always recommend the books. I think that one is described in Jim's 21st Century Card Magic, although it might be in Don't Blink. Alternatively, you buy it with the cards from Mayor Yidded at mymagic.com. And yeah, I've removed my hats for a couple videos. I'm just a bald guy, you know. Here, I did it again. I'm just a bald guy, that's all. You know, so I got this character thing going with the hat. I just stick with it. I don't remove the hats too much. You're welcome. Look it up. Try and find it. Yeah, that's pretty magical. I agree. Many of you have seen this trick, some haven't. I like to do it, so whenever anyone asks what my favorite trick is, I'm going to do a shortened version of this with just, man, I had a new idea. Actually, I'm going to try something else. I'm going to try something here. Let me do this. This is, I just changed my mind. Yeah, hat suits me versus the blinding glare. All right, I said no sleight of hand here today, but I'm gently breaking my rule. I think I can get through this. This is probably the trick I've done more than any other in my lifetime. And what it should look like here is I wave the coins, wave over the coins. It should look like they appear to vanish and reappear one at a time from place to place, like a ghost through a castle wall. Got a hanger there on that last one. Let me do that again. That was a little bit sloppy. We'll do that again. Let's get the wand out. I'll do this one like we're gonna do this one like a bank shot in a pool game. So like, and my idea here was to oh yeah, surprisingly produce a small 8 ball. which will foreshadow other things in my act, but not right now. That's for another day. Just playing around. Keep your eye on the coins. Don't blink or you're going to miss it. Don't blink, you'll miss it, as they, again, appear to travel and appear to disappear and reappear one at a time from place to place. This one goes long distance. That's diagonal. And this is where I should have introduced the 8-ball, but my timing is off, because this is where I do the bank shot. It's like a bank shot in a pool game. It banks off the bottom. Yeah, it banks off the bottom. And then over here to the left side, over here to the left. Now, tradition is to bring the last coin to join the other 3, but I'm going to break tradition here, and let's do this. We'll make the other 3. We'll make the other 3 join the last 1, and that'll be all 4 together. That looks something like that, all 4 coins. And that is my favorite trick. Thank you for asking. Hey, I got through it. All right, this is a good time to wrap up as we get the rambunctious chatters in the audience, and rather than wasting any time blocking the fun haters, I'm just going to say thanks y'all for hanging out and enjoying some time with me today. The majority of you. As mentioned, I'll be back next week and every Friday this month at 4 o'clock Central, every Friday throughout Halloween. Next week, we're going to give away that Nomad ring, and I'm going to give away also a DVD. Shh. Yeah, All Good Things Must Come to an End. This comes to an end after about a half hour. If you do have any questions, or if there is something that I can help you with, just drop a line in the comments. I read them all. I'd love to read your thoughts. So, Sofa, if you missed it, well, just watch it again. I'm going to leave it up here to watch. Probably it'll stay up there. Goldbug, good to see you. Thanks always for your kind support. Your enthusiasm is inspiring to me. And yeah, I plan to have a great weekend. Same to y'all. Thanks again. And what do we say? Ciao for now. Au revoir.